Well, hi there. Hey, I've got some good news. And if you got little ones in the room, you probably want to get them out right now because this has to do with dating. And I've seen a lot of people that have trouble dating and they have had some bad luck. And if you're a younger guy, this can, from all the years of knowledge I got on dating, you're going to find this very interesting because, it works. I'm pretty sure it does because it worked for me. And yeah, and it's something you can all do because I'm no different than any of you. I'm no smarter, but I figured this out. And well, maybe because you didn't figure it out, I might be a little smarter in that area, but that would be the only thing. Now, you can go get this stuff because the kids are probably out of the room now, so I'm going to start to show you. Now, I've been learning this in the last probably watching people for 40 years, but learning it like before when I was dating, I was learning it as I was going, and a woman likes a confident man, and yeah, that's what she likes, and you can't be as confident unless you have certain props. Maybe it could be, I don't know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my secret, and this is a secret. So I'm only going to show this once, and if you want to see it, that's it. You can only see it once, but you can get this Spanish moss stuff at well, you can go to Dollar Tree and get it for $1. Why? It's cheap, and you put this stuff on. Now I'm going to show you some actual footage of what this does. Now, when a woman sees this, she's going to see confidence. She's going to see it because that's what it builds. Because I'm starting to feel confident now. So here she is, and well, she's not quite looking confident. You don't see my confidence yet. So, Elvis and them guys, them singers, they have these. You gotta have the right bone structure though, and I think I do. I'm pretty sure I do because it looks like it's working, kind of working anyway. Now I'm gonna see what that does to our girl here. See if she notices a difference, because I don't know. I think she will. And oh, sure enough, I got a little bit of a smile out of her, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the full effect. And you can't get the full effect when you're like this. Now, I've seen them commercials on TV where well, if your hair is going away, then you lose your confidence, and you're just kind of down in the dumps. And so, what better way than to get your hair back? Take the rest of the Spanish moss and put that on like that. Now, I'm really feeling confident. I got this going. I'm looking kind of young. I'm looking a little, well, a little bit tough maybe. Somebody'd meet me on the street and he'd say, "Hey, why don't you go to the other side?" And I'd say, "Hey, why don't you go to the other side? Look at this." Oh, yeah, and he'll see the confidence. And not that, only that, but what that does to a woman when they see this is this. Now, this might look like a dramatization, but this is an actual what a what a girl would look like if you look like this, because she notices that confidence, and I feel confident now. So anybody that's having bad luck in dating and stuff, you know, just go get some of this Spanish moss, send a letter or an email to me, and I will give you her phone number, and she'll have to call you. She'll have to call you though. So now, if I was going to cross the border illegally now, I'd feel really confident too, because there's over 100,000 people have came over the border, so it's working really well. And I'm sure some of them have this because that's one of the things that makes them confident. And the other thing is, well, words mean things. So when Mr. Biden said that, come on in, if I get elected, come on in. Well, they're coming on in, and now there's a crisis, but for some reason, I don't know, they must have missed something in the translation, because They say there's not a crisis. The Biden administration says that. But they sent FEMA down there, so I don't know if maybe it's a practice exercise. I mean, it's possible. I mean, it sure could be. I mean, why not get some practice in? But, I mean, all their facilities are full, I guess, you know. Well, they're not letting the press do ride-alongs like the Trump administration because, well, it's just that the Biden administration wants to be transparent except for that. And I mean, other than that, I'm sure out of the 50 some executive orders, there was some transparency somewhere. But anyway, I'll just leave it at that. And you guys have a good night. And remember, I was thinking of writing a book about dating techniques and stuff. Because I've seen people use the wrong techniques. And if you want this, you got to have this. Well, have a good night.